Hey everyone, Jeremy here with the Rosado Real Estate Group, bringing you another video on my 8-step process of purchasing a home here in Wisconsin. This video is going to be on step number 5, going under contract and what to do. So last video we talked about putting the contract together and getting an accepted offer on the house. Now once you're under that contract, the things that you must do as the buyer are pretty simple. You just follow the contract that you wrote in and follow all the dates and timelines exactly. And as long as you do that, you should be good to go. So let's do, for example, real quick. If you wrote in that you want to do a home inspection, you want to have that done in a 14-day timeline, you must get the inspection scheduled. You must have it done. And if you're requesting any repairs to be done on the property, it also has to be done in that 14-day window. So these timelines that you put in are exact. And that goes for appraisal. That goes for anything that you wrote into that contract. So that's pretty much this whole step, is it's just following what you wrote into the contract and following it to a T. Now, the other things that we need to look at once you go under contract on a house are getting home insurance covered for you as a buyer. So a lender is going to ask you to get home insurance as soon as possible so that they can start getting the funds ready and figure out where the numbers are going to end up for your total mortgage payment. So a lot of times the lender can help you get insurance. They might know someone, or you can ask your own your real estate agent that you're working with. They can also help you get insurance. Or maybe you already have car insurance and you just want to bundle up at the same place you're at with their home insurance. You can do that as well. You just want to get that done as soon as possible so that the lender has the final insurance reading so that they can continue their job. The last thing I want to talk about here, kind of under the contract, is the title company and kind of what they're doing in this step. So here in Wisconsin, usually the buyer does not choose who they go through for title company. That's done by the seller. If you're in another state, you might not use a title company at all. Some states will use an attorney. We don't do that here in Wisconsin. So going back to the title company, what they're doing is they're conducting a real search on the house to make sure that the deed can be transferred from the seller to the buyer during this process. They just want to make sure that there's no lien. A lien meaning that the seller doesn't have a loan out from like construction, or they don't have something. They don't have something against the house that they took out. Maybe they took out money from the house. They want to make sure all of that gets paid off prior to the transfer of the deed from the seller to the buyer. So that's what the title company will be doing during this process. I did mention before, the seller usually picks the title company. You as a buyer, you can write in a title company. You can write that in on your contract if you want. But most buyers that I know will skip that out. So that's pretty much this whole section under the contract, is just follow that contract to a T. Keep in touch with your real estate agent. You're going to be in pretty much constant communication every day to make sure that everything is set to go. Your real estate agent usually schedules a lot of the home inspections. The lender will schedule your appraisal usually. Just stay on top of it, and you're good to go. And you'll be a homeowner before you know it. If you guys like this video, please give me a like on the bottom, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more content to come.